Most people over 60 believe that drinking more water is the key to staying healthy, energized, and mentally sharp as they age. But what if I told you that plain water alone might actually be working against your body after 60, and that there's one simple kitchen ingredient that could transform how your blood flows, how your energy feels, and how clearly you think throughout the day? The surprising part? This has nothing to do with expensive supplements, complicated routines, or anything your doctor probably mentioned. It's something you already have in your kitchen right now, something most seniors completely overlook, and something that could make a noticeable difference within just a few days. Stay with me, because near the end, I'll reveal the exact morning routine thousands of seniors are now using. A routine that takes less than 2 minutes, but supports your circulation, your energy, and your overall well-being in ways that plain water simply cannot. This isn't about drinking more. It's about drinking smarter. Before we dive in, I'd love to connect with you personally. Where are you watching from today? Are you in the United States, the UK, Canada, Australia, or somewhere else entirely? And if you're comfortable sharing, I'd also love to know your age. There's no judgment here, just genuine curiosity and community. It's truly inspiring to see seniors from all corners of the world learning and growing together. So go ahead and drop a comment right now. Tell me, where are you from, and how old are you? I read every single comment, and your voice helps build this wonderful community we have here. And while you're here, let me share something from my heart. If you're listening right now, help me prove something important. My mother once told me that health advice like this would never reach enough people to make a difference. But I believe that practical, gentle wisdom for seniors deserves to be heard far and wide. Help me show that simple, senior-friendly health information matters. Please subscribe to my channel, and let's keep sharing knowledge that helps us all live better, healthier lives after 60. Thank you. Your support truly means the world. Now, let's dive into what's really happening inside your body after 60, and why the way most seniors drink water might be missing something crucial. In the next 20 minutes, you're going to discover something most seniors never learn until it's too late. You'll find out why plain water after 60 doesn't work the same way it did when you were younger, and what's actually happening inside your cells that changes everything. The one simple ingredient that helps your body absorb water better, supports healthy circulation, and may even help with morning stiffness and afternoon fatigue. A surprising mistake most seniors make when they try to stay hydrated, and how it can actually backfire, leaving you feeling more tired instead of energized. What blood flow really means for your energy levels, your mental clarity, and your day-to-day comfort. And at the very end, I'll share the exact 2-minute morning routine that thousands of seniors are now using. Simple, gentle, and surprisingly powerful. Make sure you stay until the very end, because that final tip is the one people tell me they wish they discovered years earlier. And if you spot something in this video that surprises you, or something that sounds familiar from your own experience, please leave a quick comment. Your insights help other seniors feel less alone, and I genuinely love reading your stories. Let's get started. Why your body handles water differently after 60. Here's something almost no one explains clearly. Your body doesn't process water the same way at 65 as it did at 35. When you're younger, your cells are like fresh, brand new sponges. They soak up water easily, hold on to it efficiently, and use every drop to keep you energized and alert. But as you age, those cells become a little more like old, dried-out sponges. They don't absorb water as quickly, they don't hold as much, and they need a little extra help to do their job properly. This is why you might drink a full glass of water and still feel thirsty an hour later. Or why you're waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, even though you're genuinely trying to stay hydrated. It's not that water stops working. It's that your body needs additional support to actually use the water you're giving it. Your kidneys also change with age. They don't concentrate urine as efficiently, which means your body loses water more easily. And your natural thirst signals can become less reliable. You might be dehydrated without even feeling particularly thirsty. And that's where most seniors get stuck. They drink more water, but they don't see the results they're hoping for. So what can you do? First, understand that hydration after 60 isn't just about quantity. It's about absorption and retention. Think of it this way. If you pour water onto dry, hard soil, it just runs off the surface. The plant doesn't get the water it needs. But if you prepare the soil first, The water soaks in deeply and nourishes the roots. Your body works the same way. The simple adjustment we're about to discuss helps your cells open up so the water you drink actually gets where it needs to go. Into your bloodstream, into your tissues, into your brain. Does this sound familiar? Have you ever felt like you're drinking plenty of water but still feeling tired, foggy, or stiff? Drop a comment below and let me know, yes or new to this information. I'd love to hear your experience. But here's where it gets really interesting. The solution isn't about drinking more water. It's about what you add to it. And we're getting to that very soon. What your blood actually needs after 60. This is where most seniors get confused, and honestly, it's not their fault. The information out there is mixed and confusing. Think of your blood as a gentle river flowing through your body. It carries oxygen to your brain, nutrients to your muscles, and energy to every single cell. But after 60, that river can start to slow down. Not because of age alone, but because your body's natural balance of electrolytes, the tiny minerals that help blood move smoothly and efficiently, starts to shift. Electrolytes include sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These aren't just fancy scientific words. They're essential minerals that help your heart beat steadily, your muscles contract and relax, your nerves send signals, and your blood flow properly. When you drink plain water without these minerals, your body has to work much harder to maintain the right balance. Sometimes, drinking too much plain water can even flush out the minerals you already have, making things worse instead of better. That's why plain water alone isn't always the complete answer after 60. Think about it. When you feel lightheaded when standing up too quickly, or when your legs cramp at night, or when you feel unusually tired in the afternoon even though you slept well. These can all be gentle signals that your blood isn't flowing as smoothly as it could be. The key is to support your blood with what it actually needs. Those three essential minerals I mentioned, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These minerals help blood flow, help muscles relax, help cells absorb water, and help your body maintain steady energy throughout the day. And no, this doesn't mean you need complicated supplements or expensive electrolyte drinks loaded with sugar and artificial ingredients. It means adding something incredibly simple to your water. Something you probably already have sitting in your kitchen cupboard right now. Have you ever felt lightheaded when standing up? Or noticed leg cramps at night, especially in your calves? If so, you're experiencing what many seniors experience. Share below if this happens to you. You'd be surprised how common this is. So what's the trick? What's the one simple addition that makes all the difference? Stay with me. We're almost there, and it's simpler than you might think. The surprising mistake most seniors make. Here's something seniors rarely hear, but it matters tremendously after 60. Most people think the solution to feeling tired, foggy, or low on energy is to drink more water. So they force themselves to drink glass after glass throughout the day, even when they're not particularly thirsty. They carry water bottles everywhere. They set alarms to remind themselves to drink. But here's the problem. If your body can't absorb that water properly, you're essentially just flushing it through your system. You're going to the bathroom more frequently, interrupting your sleep at night, but your cells aren't actually getting hydrated. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has a hole in the bottom. Pouring in more water doesn't fix the hole. It just means more water leaks out. And there's something even more concerning. Drinking too much plain water without minerals can actually dilute the sodium and potassium levels in your blood. This condition is rare, but when it happens, it makes you feel more tired, not less. More foggy, not clearer. More weak, not stronger. This is especially common in well-meaning seniors who are trying their absolute best to stay healthy by drinking water all day long. Instead of drinking more, focus on drinking smarter. The simple solution? Add a small pinch of natural sea salt to your water. That's truly all it takes. Natural sea salt, not regular table salt, but unrefined sea salt, contains sodium and trace minerals that help your body hold onto the water you drink. It supports healthy blood flow. It helps your muscles function properly. And it keeps your energy more stable and steady throughout the day. You don't need much at all. Just a small pinch, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, in a glass of water once or twice a day. It should dissolve completely, and you should barely taste it. If your water tastes salty, you've added too much. If you've been drinking plain water all day long and still feeling tired or foggy, let me know in the comments. You're absolutely not alone in this experience. And this small change might be exactly what your body has been asking for. But there's more to this than just adding salt. There's a specific way to do this, a particular time of day, and a specific combination. That works even better. And that's what we're covering next. The one morning trick that changes everything. All right, here it is. The simple morning trick that thousands of seniors are now using every single day. When you wake up in the morning, your body is naturally dehydrated. You've gone 6, 7, maybe even 8 hours without any water at all. Your blood is slightly thicker than usual. Your energy is naturally lower. Your brain might feel a little foggy. Your joints might feel a bit stiff. This is the perfect time, the ideal moment, to support your body's hydration in a way that your cells can actually use effectively. Here's the exact routine that's making such a difference for so many seniors. First thing in the morning, before your coffee or breakfast, drink 1 glass of water with a small pinch of natural sea salt and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. That's it. Simple, gentle, and incredibly effective. Let me explain why this combination works so beautifully. The salt provides sodium, which helps your body absorb and retain the water instead of just passing it through. The lemon provides a touch of potassium and vitamin C. It also helps wake up your digestive system gently and adds a pleasant, refreshing taste. Together, they create a simple, natural electrolyte drink that supports healthy blood flow, steady energy, and mental clarity, all from ingredients sitting in your kitchen right now. No expensive powders. No artificial ingredients. No complicated measuring. Here's exactly how to do it. Use 8 to 10 ounces of room temperature or slightly warm water, not cold. Cold water can be a shock to your system first thing in the morning. Add a small pinch of natural sea salt, about 1/8 teaspoon. You should barely taste it when you stir it in. Squeeze in half a fresh lemon, or use about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. Stir everything together until the salt dissolves completely. Drink it slowly, taking your time, before you have anything else. You can do this every single morning. It's gentle, simple, safe, and effective. Important note: if you're on a sodium-restricted diet for a specific health condition, or if you have kidney concerns, please check with your doctor first. But for most seniors, this small amount of natural salt is not only safe, it's genuinely helpful. If you try this tomorrow morning, I'd absolutely love to hear about it. Come back to this video and let me know. How did it feel? Did you notice anything different in your energy or clarity? Share your age and your city if you'd like. Your experience might inspire someone else to give it a try. Now, you might be wondering, what about the rest of the day? Should you keep adding salt to every glass of water you drink? That's an important question, and I'm going to answer it right now. How to stay hydrated throughout the day the right way. This is where most seniors either overdo it or miss the mark entirely. Let me clear this up for you. You don't need to add salt to every single glass of water you drink throughout the day. That would be too much sodium, and it's completely unnecessary. Instead, think of your morning salt and lemon water as a gentle, supportive reset for your entire system. It prepares your body for the day ahead. Then, throughout the rest of your day, focus on drinking water when you're actually thirsty. Not forcing yourself to drink when you're not. Your body is far smarter than most people give it credit for. If you're eating balanced meals with vegetables, fruits, and a little protein, you're already getting minerals and electrolytes from your food naturally. The goal isn't to drink gallons and gallons of water. It's to drink enough and to make absolutely sure your body can actually use what you're giving it. Here's a simple rule of thumb. Sip water throughout the day at a pace that feels natural. If your urine is pale yellow, like lemonade, you're doing just fine. If it's dark yellow or amber, drink a bit more. If it's completely clear all the time, you might actually be overdoing it. Simple, realistic daily routine. Morning, your salt and lemon water ritual, as we just discussed. Throughout the day, plain water, sipped slowly and naturally whenever you feel thirsty. With meals, water, herbal tea, or whatever you normally enjoy. Evening, light hydration, but not too much if you're already waking up frequently at night. If you're particularly active on a given day, or if the weather is hot, or if you're doing yard work or exercising, you can add another small pinch of salt to your water in the afternoon. But for most seniors on most days, once in the morning is perfectly sufficient. Does this sound doable for you? Let me know in the comments if you're planning to try this routine starting tomorrow. But here's something that surprises most people. Staying hydrated isn't just about what you drink. What you eat throughout the day matters tremendously too. Let me explain why. The foods that support blood flow naturally. Almost no one explains this part clearly, but it's genuinely one of the most important pieces of the puzzle. Hydration doesn't only come from what you drink. It also comes from what you eat throughout the day. Certain whole foods naturally support healthy blood flow and help your body stay hydrated from the inside out. These foods are naturally rich in potassium, magnesium, and water content, exactly what your body needs after 60. Think of everyday foods like bananas, excellent source of potassium. Leafy greens like spinach or kale, rich in magnesium. Cucumbers and celery, very high water content. Oranges and berries, hydration plus antioxidants. Avocados, potassium plus healthy fats that support circulation. Sweet potatoes, potassium and fiber. When you include these foods regularly in your meals and snacks, you're supporting your blood flow naturally, without needing any supplements or complicated routines. Your body recognizes real food. It knows how to use the nutrients, and it responds beautifully when you give it what it needs. Simple daily additions you can start today. Add a banana to your breakfast or have one as a mid-morning snack. Include a handful of fresh spinach or other greens in your lunch, maybe in a salad, a sandwich, or even blended into a smoothie. Snack on cucumber slices, celery sticks, or a fresh orange in the afternoon. Have a small side salad with your dinner, or add some steamed greens to your plate. You absolutely don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just add one or two of these foods each day, and over time, you'll genuinely notice a difference in how your body feels. More energy, clearer thinking, better digestion. Which of these foods do you already enjoy eating regularly? Let me know in the comments. I'd genuinely love to hear what's already part of your routine. But here's the question seniors ask me more than any other. What about coffee? What about tea? Are they helping my hydration or actually hurting it? Let's clear that up once and for all, right now. Before we continue, I want to pause and say thank you for being here with me today. If this video is already helping you understand your body a little better, I'd really appreciate it if you tap the like button right now. It genuinely helps other seniors discover this information too, and that means more people can benefit from what we're sharing here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I share videos like this regularly. Simple, senior-friendly, practical advice that actually makes sense and respects your intelligence. Your comments mean absolutely everything to me. I read every single one personally, and your experiences, your questions, and your stories help build this wonderful community. And let me share something from my heart once more. If you're still listening right now, help me prove that practical health wisdom for seniors truly matters. My mother once told me that not enough people would care about gentle, realistic health advice. But I believe that seniors deserve information that's clear, kind, and actually helpful. Help me show that this approach to health information makes a difference. Please subscribe to my channel, and let's keep sharing knowledge that helps all of us live better, healthier, more comfortable lives after 60. Thank you. Your support means more than you know. Now, let's keep going with what you need to know. The real truth about coffee, tea, and hydration. This is where most seniors get completely mixed messages, and honestly, it causes unnecessary worry and confusion. You've probably heard over and over that coffee and tea dehydrate you, that they don't count toward your daily water intake. And while it's technically true that caffeine has a mild diuretic effect, meaning it makes you urinate slightly more frequently, here's the real truth. If you're drinking your coffee or tea in normal, reasonable amounts, say 1 or 2 cups a day, it is not dehydrating you in any significant way. In fact, the water content in your coffee or tea still absolutely counts toward your daily hydration. Your body is remarkably adaptable. If you've been drinking coffee every single morning for years or even decades, your body has adapted to that regular caffeine intake. The diuretic effect becomes much less pronounced over time. The problem only really happens if you're drinking only coffee with no plain water at all throughout the day, or if you're drinking excessive amounts, like 5 or 6 cups or more. For most seniors enjoying a morning cup of coffee or an afternoon cup of tea, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Here's a simple, balanced approach. Enjoy your morning coffee or afternoon tea just as you normally would. This is part of your routine and your pleasure, and that matters. Make sure you also drink your salt and lemon water when you first wake up You can have it either before or after your coffee, whichever feels better to you. Throughout the day, balance your coffee or tea with plain water at other times. If you notice you're feeling jittery, anxious, or having trouble sleeping from caffeine, consider cutting back slightly or switching to half-caff. Herbal teas, like chamomile, peppermint, rooibos, or ginger tea, are absolutely wonderful for hydration and contain zero caffeine. Are you a coffee person, a tea person, or both? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious about what this community enjoys. Now, there's one more common myth about hydration that I absolutely need to clear up. And this one surprises almost everyone when they first hear it. The myth about 8 glasses a day. Here's something seniors rarely hear, but it genuinely matters after 60. You've almost certainly heard the standard advice: drink 8 glasses of water every single day. It's repeated everywhere, in magazines, on health websites, by well-meaning family members. But here's the truth that most people don't know. That 8 glasses rule isn't actually based on solid scientific research. It's a general guideline that doesn't account for your unique age, your body size, your activity level, the climate where you live, or your individual health situation. Some seniors genuinely need more than 8 glasses. Others need less. If you're smaller in stature, less physically active, or eating plenty of water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables, you might only need 4 to 6 glasses. If you're more active, live in a hot or dry climate, take certain medications that affect hydration, or have specific health conditions, you might need more than 8. The point is this: your body is unique, and you need to listen to its signals. How to find your own personal balance. Start your day with your salt and lemon water ritual. Throughout the day, drink water when you actually feel thirsty. Honor that signal. Check your urine color regularly. Pale yellow means you're well hydrated. If you're feeling unexpectedly tired, foggy, or lightheaded, try drinking a glass of water and see if it helps within 15 to 20 minutes. Don't force yourself to drink if you're genuinely not thirsty. Trust your body. This approach is gentle. It's sustainable, it's senior-friendly, and it respects your body's natural wisdom. Have you been forcing yourself to drink 8 full glasses every day even when you weren't thirsty? Let me know if this new perspective feels more realistic and comfortable for you. Alright, we've covered quite a bit of ground so far, but there's still one more powerful insight coming. Something that ties all of this together in a way that might genuinely surprise you. Let me take a moment to step back and bring everything together, because what we've been talking about isn't really just about water. It's about how your body communicates with you after 60, and it's about learning to listen. Here's the deeper truth that matters. Most seniors are told, sometimes by doctors, sometimes by family, sometimes just by society, that fatigue, brain fog, stiffness, low energy, and feeling not quite right are simply normal, inevitable parts of aging. Just accept it. It's your age. There's nothing you can do. But what if that's not actually true? What if many of these uncomfortable feelings aren't about your age at all? What if they're actually signals, gentle messages from your body telling you that something specific is out of balance? What if your body has been trying to communicate with you for months or even years, and you just didn't have the right information to understand what it was saying? Think about it for a moment. When you feel lightheaded standing up from a chair, that's often your blood flow and blood pressure adjusting. When your muscles cramp at night, especially in your calves, that's frequently about mineral balance, sodium, potassium, magnesium. When you feel exhausted in the afternoon, even though you slept reasonably well, that could very well be dehydration or poor circulation. When your brain feels foggy or you can't quite find the words you're looking for, that's often about blood flow to your brain. Your body isn't failing you. It isn't betraying you. It isn't giving up. Your body is asking, sometimes quietly, sometimes more insistently, for support. And the beautiful, hopeful thing is this: the support it needs is remarkably simple. Not complicated, not expensive, not time-consuming. Heavy checkmark water with a small pinch of salt and lemon in the morning. Heavy checkmark eating mineral-rich whole foods throughout the day. Heavy checkmark listening to your actual thirst signals instead of following rigid rules. Heavy checkmark moving your body gently and regularly to keep blood flowing. Heavy checkmark being patient and consistent with small, sustainable changes. This isn't about fixing everything all at once. That's overwhelming and unrealistic. It's about small, gentle, consistent steps that add up over time. One day at a time. One choice at a time. Does this sound familiar? Have you been dismissing your fatigue, your stiffness, your foggy thinking as just age, when it might actually be something you can genuinely improve? Have you been feeling frustrated because you're trying so hard to be healthy, but nothing seems to make a real difference? If so, please drop a comment below. Let me know. Share what you've been experiencing. Because I want you to know something important. You're not imagining these feelings, and you're absolutely not alone. Thousands of seniors feel exactly the same way, and small changes really can make a genuine difference. Now it all starts to make sense, doesn't it? This is why such simple adjustments in daily life can sometimes feel surprisingly powerful. So far in this video, we've covered quite a bit of ground together. Why plain water after 60 doesn't work exactly the same way it did when you were younger. The simple morning routine with salt and lemon that supports healthy blood flow and effective hydration. How to stay appropriately hydrated throughout the day without overdoing it or underdoing it. The truth about coffee, tea, and the famous 8 glasses a day rule. Why listening to your body's signals matters far more than following any rigid rule. Which foods naturally support circulation and hydration. But there's still one more important insight to share, one final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, it may surprise you more than anything else we've discussed today. This final tip is something most seniors only learn after a health scare or a wake-up call. But you won't have to wait for that. You're learning it right now. Stay with me for just a few more minutes. All right, here's the final piece. The one that brings everything together. The single most powerful thing you can do for your blood flow, your energy, your mental clarity, and your overall health after 60 isn't just what you drink. It's movement. Even gentle, simple, everyday movement. Here's why this matters so much. Your blood doesn't just flow through your body on its own. Yes, your heart pumps it continuously, and that's obviously essential. But your muscles play a huge role too. When your muscles contract and relax, even just from simple, gentle movement, they act like pumps. They squeeze the blood vessels and help push blood back toward your heart. This is especially important in your legs, where blood has to flow upward against gravity. When you sit for long periods, which is so easy to do as you get older, blood naturally pools in your lower legs. It slows down. Your circulation becomes sluggish. Your energy drops. Your brain gets less fresh oxygen. But when you move, even just a little bit, even just gentle, simple movements, your muscles activate. They pump. They push blood through your system. Everything wakes up. This is exactly why a short, gentle walk after a meal can make you feel so much better and more alert. This is why stretching first thing in the morning genuinely wakes you up and loosens stiffness. This is why seniors who stay gently active, even just with simple daily movements, consistently feel stronger, sharper, more energized, and more comfortable than those who don't. Here's the specific routine I recommend. Every morning, right after you drink your salt and lemon water, stand up tall and stretch your arms overhead, reaching toward the ceiling. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Gently roll your shoulders backward in slow circles a few times. Take 5 to 10 slow, deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Walk slowly around your home for just 2 to 3 minutes, to the kitchen, to the window, around the living room. That's truly all you need to start. You're not training for a marathon. You're not trying to prove anything. You're simply telling your body, we're awake. Let's move. Let's get blood flowing. And then throughout the day, every hour or so, make it a gentle habit to stand up. Stretch your arms. Walk to the window. Move your body just a little bit. This combination, smart hydration plus gentle, regular movement, is the secret most seniors wish they'd understood earlier. It's not complicated. It's not exhausting. It's just consistent, kind, daily care. I would genuinely love to hear if you try this. Come back to this video in a few days or a week and let me know in the comments. Did you notice a difference? How did it feel? What changed for you? Your story might be exactly the encouragement someone else needs to take that first step. No matter your age right now, whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your body still has the capacity to improve, to feel better, to respond positively to care and attention. You are not too old. It is not too late. And improvement is genuinely, truly possible. Progress doesn't come from doing everything perfectly all at once. That's overwhelming, and it's not sustainable. Progress comes from small, gentle, consistent steps. One day at a time. One choice at a time. Start with your morning water ritual. Add the pinch of salt and the squeeze of lemon. Move gently when you wake up. Listen to what your body is telling you throughout the day. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Celebrate small improvements. And remember, you are part of a community. You're not doing this alone. Thousands of seniors are learning these same things, making these same changes, and supporting each other along the way. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for caring about your health and your well-being. And thank you for being part of this wonderful, growing community. If you enjoy learning simple, realistic, senior-friendly ways to support your health and well-being, I would be so grateful if you'd subscribe to this channel. I share new videos like this one regularly. Always gentle, always practical, always respectful of your experience and intelligence. If you found this video genuinely helpful, please tap that like button. It truly does help other seniors discover this information, and that means more people can benefit. And one final time, from my heart, if you're still here with me, thank you. Help me prove that practical, gentle health wisdom for seniors deserves to reach as many people as possible. My mother once doubted that enough people would care about this approach, but I believe seniors deserve clear, kind, helpful information. Please subscribe to my channel, and let's keep sharing knowledge that genuinely helps all of us live better, healthier, more comfortable lives after 60. And in the comments below, please tell me, which part of today's video stood out most to you? Or share one small change you're planning to try starting tomorrow morning. I read every single comment personally. Your experience genuinely matters, and your voice helps other seniors feel less alone and more supported. Thank you so much for watching today. Please take good care of yourself. Be gentle with yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.